So let me ask you this. In terms of your personal sexual life, how has porn sort of changed you? Do you feel like you're getting a lot of the sort of deviant, like crazy sexual energy that you were looking for in the swinger clubs? Do you get a lot of that from porn, and that makes your normal day-to-day sex life a little bit more normal, or your relationship type at this point? Or
I mix it up, of course. Like I want to have the kinky sex. I want to have this and that. But now I really almost fetishize connected sex.
Really?
Like quiet. Like sometimes
staring into each other's eyes.
And that was something that I didn't do that much before. I wanted to be like, just fucked and tossed around and this person and that. And now I feel like there's like a place for me for that type of sex too. Yeah.
Definitely.
Because
I like
it's more rare now. It's like special.
It's actually super special.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
And rare. So that almost feels like the birthday anal. Or whatever it is for the vanilla.
But if you stop doing porn tomorrow, then
it would have to change.
So birthday anal's a thing? Like there's normal dudes who like they only get anal on their birthday?
Don't you think?
Wow.
Is that just in sitcoms or is that like a real thing?
I feel like you're probably right. I haven't heard that before, but that
I
makes
might have
sense
just been
to
hearing
me.
it in sitcoms.
If I was a regular guy who had a girlfriend that didn't like anal, then I feel like that's kind of what has like demystified anal to me. When I was young, I was so obsessed with anal, but now I'm like, as a grown man, I've done anal enough times.
First started hanging out, you were like, you're down with anal? I remember you were like really like excited.
Yeah.
Because that was before I was even doing like a lot of Snapchat or OnlyFans stuff, and you were really interested in the fact that I was down to do that. I remember.
No, yeah, but now having a girlfriend for 4 years who's down to do anal, it's kind of, and having done it on camera so many times and stuff, it doesn't have that thing that it used to have in my head where it's like, this is so
different on
crazy.
camera though.
You
I think. Well, for me, it's different on camera because of the outrageous amounts of prep.
Yes.
So when I haven't eaten, I have less energy. So I feel like my at-home anal is more fun.
Yeah.
Just because I'm like I got glucose. I'm focused. Yeah. I'm there.
That makes sense.
A lot less pressure.
One thing I realized from posting this clip of you on my Twitter earlier is that you have a shitload of fans. Like, how do you think about
popular.
that? Yeah. How do you think about that? Like, do you take a lot of consideration of what your fans want from you in terms of your content? And do you engage with them a lot? Does it like make you feel really good when you post a new piece of content and you get this crazy reaction from them?
Well, two things. So like, I think it's because I'm 42, right? So I did not grow up with any kind of digital friends, any kind of social media, MySpace, Facebook, any of that. So I don't really feel like digital relationships are as real. So I don't think I feel my fans as much as some people feel their fans. They feel a little abstract to me, but I definitely consider what they want, especially now that I'm marketing myself and selling my own stuff. But the real people that made my brand wasn't me. Like you made your brand, right? You decided all your choices, you made your brand. I came in before making your own brand was relevant. Right. So they made me a MILF and a stepmom and a cougar and all of those sort of like older woman fantasies and built a beautiful and amazing fan base for me. So when I started building my own content, I'm like, all right, guys, we're going to do this. Like they're already there kind of. Yeah. And then so I just am still feeding into what was built for me. Could I get a different fan base and start doing only foot porn? Probably. But like this is the one that was kind of like prepackaged and like handed to me by the industry.
Have you stepped out of the stepmom MILF role and has anyone?
I have a lot of variety in my content, but I definitely keep the MILF tropes that I've been given as sort of like a week doesn't go by that on like my OnlyFans or whatever platforms that I don't do some kind of, whether it's my, a neighborhood, kid or it's some sort of older woman fantasy is absolutely on a weekly basis on my platforms.
Wow. Yeah. All your content is so scenario based. I remember when we first worked together. So she was like, so what does your audience think Adam is? Like, do they know he's your boyfriend?
I'm like, I didn't want to say the wrong thing, And
she's like, when we're on camera.
Let the cat out of the bag.
Yeah, I just want to make sure.
What's his name?
But it must be nice, honestly, to be like an anonymous porn star guy who can just easily like fit into a lot of different roles. Because for me, it's just so obvious.
You could never be my Uber. He could never be my Uber driver. We put him in a Domino's shirt, but it's like obviously not a Domino's guy. Yeah. So it doesn't really work for me.
That's hilarious.
We should try making my stepson. That'd be really funny.
Oh, that'd be so funny.
I'm so much bigger than you. It seems like really like if anything.
You're also like way older than me.
You're like the stepdaughter thing, which wow, it sounds creepy when you do it the other way, but that's just like. I don't know. That's just because you look like, if anything, you are like much younger than me. So I don't know.
Still a MILF. So
and in POV, you just see the dick though. They don't know how old that dick is.
But I got the tats.
Yeah, they'd know it was you. It'd be a little bit of a suspension of disbelief.
Maybe I could airbrush my skin a different tone. Not going black thigh or black pube area.
I was gonna say
something like Jersey Shore type shit. Make it a little orange.
Comes all over her face.
She got an orange face by the end of it. She looked like a jack-o'-lantern.
Oh my god. Well, it's almost Halloween.
I know a lot of the Japanese girls, they like them to look really pure, so they'll spend like hours airbrushing their tattoos away before they film their scenes. Really? A lot of the top Japanese talent is heavily tattooed, right? Or like Akuza adjacent, but they just make them look clean slate.
Wow. They want to feed into that like submissive,
I guess,
like pure thing. That's so interesting.
I heard they just legalized tattoos in Japan.
Really?
That's weird.
Yeah, so you can like get them, and I don't know to what extent.
We can go to the spa now together?
Yeah, because we went to Japan and they wouldn't let us in the spa.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
right.
Wow, interesting.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I bet they cross the street when they see all your tattoos. They're like, damn.
But you know the weird thing with Japan is everybody's so polite that it's not
true.
even like they definitely do think I'm fucking weird as fuck, but they are so polite that they won't even look at me and communicate the fact that
right.
You know.
If only they knew that all we did every day there was play Pokemon Go and that we're not threatening at all.
Heck yeah.
They're so polite that they ain't even like, yo, you want to get in this
Are there
raid?
really good Pokemon in Japan? Are there different Pokemon in Japan?
It's like the whole place is a Pokemon theme park.
Yeah,
more
it's
Pokemon.
crazy.
But you know what I remember? There was like girls who realized that we were lost and just came up to us and asked if we need help. So you couldn't have looked that
so
threatening.
cute.
Do you remember that?
No.
Yeah. They could tell we were lost and they just like were like, show us a map, and they just showed us how to get to where we wanted to go. So
I like that.
Yeah.
Japan seems like probably one of the worst places on earth if you were looking to like line up a casual threesome.
You can't even talk to anybody.
We had one girl hitting us up the whole time we were there, wanted to hang out, and then like she was just weird as fuck.
I think you're probably thinking of somewhere else. I don't think that happened in Japan.
Maybe.
This has happened in a lot of different
great
places.
threesome.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
Random threesomes, complicated these days. It's been a long time. We'll get there again.
We'll go to that swingers club. I really want to go.
Yeah. I think it's a good in between the tons of effort, maybe I'm lazy, the tons of effort it takes to pick someone up at a bar, especially a woman, and then like you could hire someone. I feel like it's a good in between. You know, it's a little easier than the bar.
Spontaneity.
I would love to hire a hooker. That would be so fun.
You've never hired him a hooker?
No, but wouldn't that be fun to just like actually support the sex worker economy? You know, I want to help. You know, let's get in there. Yeah, like that'd be cool.
No hookers. No, I don't even know how to hire a fucking hooker.
One of my best friends. I'm gonna tell you. I can't say who it is because in case he finds out. One of my best friends' boyfriends wanted a threesome so bad, and she's so shy. She lied and she hired a hooker and had them meet her at a bar and did the whole thing.
Wow.
And he never found out.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And he just thinks she's like a goddess now of like pickup queen.
There's been times where I thought that you might have done that. Where we like hooked up with a girl and I kind of almost like felt like her energy was like, does she not necessarily like want to do this and she's just doing it because she's sort of like got paid to do it maybe?
I'm not thinking of every story is not about her, by the way.
It just crossed my mind. Like maybe
you had threesomes before me. Maybe you're thinking of somebody else.
No, I'm talking about you. But
if you
didn't do that, then that's awesome.
No, I did not.
Thought of that?
No.
But now I think you should.
And now we only work with girls in the industry, so I feel like it would be weird. Like I forgot how to just go to the bar and pick up girls like we used to, or girls would DM me, be like, "Hey, I think you and Adam are cute," and I'd be like, "Okay, hey, let's hang out," you know?
Right. But now it would be like any. But
then is it a fangirl? Now there's a line.
Right. But this is the thing: any girl who hits us up on that probably has an OnlyFans, and if we're gonna fuck them, they need to get tested.
Yeah.
So it's like. Like you're bad too. Like you should get tested and do this fucking OnlyFans collab. You know, might as well monetize it as well.
A threesome with condoms is the hardest thing in the world.
Yeah, no thanks.
We've done it so
hard. Not a fan. Yeah.
Especially when the girl like, and I totally get it, wants you to like change a condom every time
you go back and forth.
Oh my God.
It's like
he'd be like, "This is too much work
you
for me.
like
I'm
you're
out."
like by the time you're done, you're like swimming in a sea of condoms.
Yeah.
It's like the whole bed
the
is full of
taste
condoms.
of the condom would just.
Oh, and
I
it's
hate,
pervasive.
I hate it.
I'd rather
Right
suck
when
a
you're
Lego.
changing it like
That's
that.
gross,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
You're like, "Oh,
I
that's
feel
so
like
hot."
If the girl said anything about condom, I'd be like, listen, you go get tested. We'll meet up again in a couple of days. Boom.
Oh
You know,
my
I'm
God.
not, you know,
Sorry, I want to
Yeah.
keep fixing your ear.
it's fine. You can just leave it. You don't have to
Yeah.
adjust
It's falling
it.
off.
No, I know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm pretty much like I'm so used to going to get tested that I just want everyone to go get tested. Which
Oh,
takes
now that
out
I've
the
done it
excitement,
though,
but
now that I've done it, I need it. And now I look back at how I was in my youth, and I was just so fucking careless.
The testing,
and
right?
don't you feel like you're
Now
lucky?
I have to test.
Yeah.
Now I'm like the most neurotic, but I was completely condoms, sure, but like careless.
You're like STDs are
Careless.
myths, never gonna happen to
if
me.
you go to the club, less than 1% of the women are tested.
Yeah.
So it's like, you know, what are the odds that they're going to be able to show you a test? Like approximately 0. Come
Yeah.
on. You know, so that would be my advice to everybody. Everybody should be getting tested like every 72 hours, even if you don't do porn. Just in case.
Well, it depends on how many people you're fucking, but yeah,
if you're fucking random people every weekend,
yeah, then you should be getting tested.
So speaking of random people, you were saying that you like to be the third.
I love to be the third. Can you see when you saw I was kind of like blushing?
Yeah.
When
We
I
had so much
said
fun
it.
with you last time.
I
So
know.
Yeah, talk about last time. How did we deliver last time?
Was so fucking hot, and I was so nervous because like I had like kind of seen you on her social media, but I had like a major crush on you, and then I started seeing some of my friends working with you, and I'm like, oh, she'll probably never ask me, but it's fine. I'll just keep watching her Instagram, and then you asked me, and then I'm like.
I wish my Instagram would tell me who's watching my story, like
It's
up top,
me.
so I could be
It's
like,
me
I'm
a
gonna fuck
lot.
her.
Yeah,
That's so cool.
Still me.
We had a lot of fun.
lot.
I blindfolded you, and then
Mhm.
I surprised you with the
that big
the
dick.
package.
Wow.
Mhm.
It's a shame we're just doing a podcast. It would be so cool if we could
it's
hook up
such
again.
a shame that we can't take these mics off and
Look.
just get nasty.
Like I just gotta say it. So time is valuable, and there's no chance on earth that I'd be here if I didn't think there was a chance that you guys would fuck me.
We're fucking.
Yeah,
We're fucking.
Well,
All this dirty talk, I need it.
Lena,
There's no way to be in the room with this one without
do
fucking.
you think she's earned it?
Have I been a good girl? Yes. Did I do a good job on the podcast, and now I get dick and pussy?
The best job.
I'm a good girl.
Okay.
I'm a good girl.
Mm.